Christian schools have been in Sweden for 1,000 years. There are a total of 71 religious schools, 59 of them Christian, 11 of them Muslim, and one Jewish school. Now, it's interesting to note 8 years ago, there were 3 Jewish schools in Sweden, but that number parallel to the amount of Islamists that have been welcomed into Sweden with the rise of anti-Semitism. Now, what's also interesting about this religious ban of religious schools is that Jewish schools are exempt. The one Jewish school is exempt. Now, why is that? Because Muslims do not want to go to school with Jewish kids. There is a problem when they are integrated into a public school. So the rise of anti-Semitism, as well as the fact that Muslim schools were segregating female students from male students in a bus, as well as in the school, led to the Socialist Party rising up and then banning all religious schools instead of simply pointing out that misogyny and sexism will not be tolerated in Swedish society.
Right, it's absolutely incredible, but this is what happens when the type of government that you have in your country gives the rights to the government to loan to the people as privileges that can be given or revoked, instead of acknowledging, like we do in our country, that rights are God-given, they are people's first, and the government merely exists to protect our rights. This is what happens. I mean, I know it sounds preachy to say, look at Sweden, we told you so, we told you socialism wouldn't work. This is exactly what happens, though.
Well, right, and of socialist doctrine, there is a demand for the destruction of the nuclear family, as well as all faiths. Thereby, the government becomes the nanny as well as the God to the people. And so, of course, Bernie Sanders and his fellow socialists in the Democrat Party, as well as his followers, want a secular society. But the problem with a secular society is that time and time again, when you look at secular societies, fundamentalism and extremism rises within those societies.